So this is from the Reaper Bones 5 line. It's from the Kickstarter. So these are the extra bits. So this is the Living Dead section. This is from the main Kickstarter. So if you got that, you'll get all these bits as well. But I bought it as an add-on. So the main reason I got this model, these models, is because I wanted to get the Undead Giant, which I loved the look of. Oh yeah, he's got his arm there. So yeah, he's decent size, and I think he'll work quite well for Oathmark, because there he is on a 25mm, so he won't look out of place over 250mm bases. So yeah, he'll work out quite nicely for a giant. Yeah, I really like the look of that, because he could even, if he was going a bit, if you wanted to make him quite impressive, you could pop him on a 50mm base like that and have him as a ogre potentially. Yeah, I love that. That's really good. I'm glad I got that one. The giant is a decent size, so it's a good 4 Perry miniatures high, give or take. So yeah, it's a decent size. That'd make quite a nice centerpiece for an army. It's got that really nice. It looks like a wagon wheel around his neck. That's quite cool. Oh, there goes his head. So we've got some wolves. These look like undead direwolves. They're quite cool. And I think you get 3 of these. So you get 2 regular size ones and a base. These. And one thing I really like about the Reaper miniatures is that you get built-in bases. So if you did just want to do them for D&D, for example, you could just do them on these particular bases. So yeah, they come with 2 smaller wolves, and I really like this detail in here because you can pop them together, and the head will go on there. It's got another, so they're a decent. He's a decent size. Yeah, he looks quite good. That'd make a really good encounter. So they're a decent size next to the Perry miniatures. Yeah, so they're massive. They're massive wolves. They're quite cool. Oh, and there's some really nice detail on that base as well with like a skeleton on there. And the rest of the miniatures, they're quite good. They're quite good. There's this guy with an axe, not heavy armor. There's this guy with a halberd. Is that how you say it? That needs straightening out. But that's the thing with the bones. They do need a lot of straightening out sometimes. But that's okay. A bit of hot water will sort that out. There's this Undead King. I quite like him. I might even. He looks more ghostly than, or zombie-ish than skeletal, so I could potentially use him as like the Witch King. In paint him up like a ghost, like Weathertop, and he'd make quite a good Witch King substitute. That's quite cool. Might paint him slightly different. There's this skeleton that looks like he's floating. That's quite cool. He needs a bit of straightening out as well, but that's quite cool. He's got a weird standard there. And this is one of my favourite models from the whole Reaper line. Is this Grim Reaper, which is quite apt. He's got loads of detail. Doesn't need really moving that. He'd make an excellent. I might use him as a wraith in Oathmark. He's quite cool. I love like the hourglass there. So I've got a lot of time for these. These last 2 are in bags, so they're in multiple bits. So he's in a few different pieces, and he's on got a built-in base. So yeah, this is like a White King or something. So yeah, I like his like saber. They're quite cool. And finally, There's another. Oh, this looks like another. This looks like another death model. So he looks like he's got a two-handed scythe. So he makes a really cool wraith. So he might get put into Oathmark as well. Yeah, so them two wraiths, but they'd fit him perfectly. Oh yeah, and he's got a little hourglass as well. So they make quite a nice pair of models. So yeah, I quite like these. So that was the Living Dead extras. From Reaper Bones 5. I think they were about $15 or maybe $18 for the set, but I think I really like the models in here. Some of them are real standouts, like that one and the Undead Giant and the Wolves. They're brilliant, and the others are quite good because that Axeman will make quite a nice model for like D&D. So yeah, they're quite good. Yeah, so yeah, quite pleased with them.